Welcome everyone, this is Sean with MTG808 Jr. and today we are going to be playing some Standard Pauper in Direct Challenge mode. Unfortunately, Standard Pauper weekend is over, but we are going to still get some matches in through Direct Challenge. As you can see, we are playing a Rat Colony deck. It might not be the most interesting deck to watch, but I do want to try it out. I haven't tried out one of these decks before, and I saw some people over the weekend using Warlord's Fury and Crash Through and other red cards to make their rat deck work, so I think I really want to try it out. I apologize if it doesn't make for the greatest video, but we're going to see how it goes. Playing against my buddy Jeff over there, Theory Craftist, so props to Jeff for, being my dueling partner here. And it took us a couple tries, but we finally got our direct challenge to work. So, looks like he's playing red. Okay. I can't imagine that our red matchup is good. They have a fast clock, they have creatures and burn spells that all interact with our rats favorably. But if we draw exactly red source in the next 2 turns, then we might be able to just do our thing. Who knows? He did mulligan and he was on the play. Oh, okay, so he's playing wizards, it looks like. All right. Go Rat. Ratata. Any original red and blue Pokemon players out there, right? You start the game. First 2 Pokemon that you fight against are Pidgey and Rattata. Probably the first Pokemon many people caught was Rattata. Turns into Raticate. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Pokemon trainer playing this deck. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Fortunately, I mean, if he's doing that instead of adding to the board, I think we're doing okay here. It's really going to come down to whether we're going to be able to play our rat colony, play 2 rat colonies next turn. So if we draw a mountain exactly next turn, I think that we're still in this game. If we draw just a swamp next turn, I think we're still in the game, but probably not favored. And if we don't draw a land next turn, then we're probably just straight up going to lose. But we will find out. Of course, I will put the link to the deck list in the description. Hopefully, we're going to get a couple of matches going in this video. Going to try and record as much as we can. I am on spring break, so for those of you who don't know, I am a high school teacher. That's my day job, and it is spring break right now, so that's why I'm able to record a little bit extra. Going to be trying to really grow the channel, so if you want to get more Standard Pauper content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Would definitely help the channel grow, so would really appreciate it. Of course, I appreciate you spending your time watching these videos, as fun or not fun as they may be. It looks like we are in some trouble here. No 4th land is no bueno. We are trying out some new things to grow the channel. As you may or may not have noticed, we have the camera going. Okay, so we're at 7. He's got 6 power in play. And yeah, we are just dead. Okay, so we will concede this one. All right, try and get a couple more games in with this deck before switching off of it. Challenge. Alright, so shameless plug time for any of you guys that don't know what MTG808 Jr. is. Of course, on YouTube, we are your home for Standard Pauper content on the web. Here on the island of Oahu, MTG808 Jr. is also an organization that runs youth Magic tournaments. We run Standard Pauper youth Magic tournaments twice a month, and then we run twice a year. We run youth Standard Pauper scholarship tournaments where we give away $750 in scholarship to the youth on the island, and we are completely Patreon funded. So if you want to support more than just the channel and you want to support the project, we'll leave a link to the this is a much better hand. We'll leave a link to the Patreon page down below. We are 100% Patreon funded, so if you can support the cause, I think it's a great cause to support. I've had a lot of fun running the project, so ooh, so since we drew that second crash through, maybe we want to just cycle this crash through here. Could be wrong. Maybe we're supposed to just hold the crash through, because we might need to have multiple turns where we give our dudes trample. But it looks like he's playing a different deck. So, and it looks like we are going to be able to play double Rat Colony on turn 4, which is really important for the deck. So, the daggers. Okay, so he does not have a third land, but he probably has a deck full of removal, so we are not out of the woods yet. Wow, no Moment of Craving there. Okay. Drew his third land. Wonder if he's like a hard control. Okay. Surveil, Notion Rain. Notion Rain instead of Divination or Secrets of the Golden City means he might be playing Darkblade Agent. So, yeah. If it isn't clear yet, I have no idea what decks Jeff is playing. He kind of brewed up these decks. I haven't seen them yet. This is my first time seeing them, so... Boom. Take 4. Oh my god. That is so backbreaking. Nice card. Nice card. Okay. That was brutal. Okay, well, I think we want to cycle this. Maybe we're playing too many not Rat Colony cards in our deck. Man, Mephetic Vapors. Who plays that card? Seriously? I guess in best of 1 it makes sense to play that card. Oh, man. That game was looking so good, too. What do you got? Does he have a Watcher in the Mist? If he's playing all these Surveil cards, he's probably playing Watcher in the Mist. He's probably playing Darkblade Agent. Our hand is like the most awkward possible. I guess we did draw 5 Rat Colonies, so there's, what is there? There's 20 Rat Colonies left in our deck. Left in our 46 card deck, so we're just under 50% to draw one. Oh, yeah. Playing against the pile of removal deck. That's not a Rat Colony. There's a Rat Colony. I don't think it's going to matter. But... yeah, this is why I haven't made a video on this deck before. Like, the play patterns just really aren't that interesting. When the deck goes off, then it feels great. But you don't really have too much play to the deck. Like, either they have the counter to your draw or they don't. So, I think we'll... okay. He's gonna dirtle us out. Drawing way too many lands here. Maybe we should have some Soul Salvages in the deck. Soul Salvage might be better than Precision Strike. But... yeah. Mephetic Vapors. So brutal. So brutal. Okay, go draw more removal. So he binned 1 and kept 1. That's not good for us. Feel like the odds of this rat dying are like 75%. Gonna hold this mountain in my hand. I'm never gonna need more than 6 lands, and He might be playing Burglar Rat. Ooh, let's turn up the volume here. I always turn down the volume when I don't record because usually baby is sleeping. But when I do record, I can turn up the volume a little bit. Have the door closed. So it should be fine. That's a little loud. There we go. Find that nice happy medium. Whisper Agent. I'm surprised he didn't want to block there. Let's see. He has to have no removal. And no, he's going to gain a life. So we're not even killing him with this Cosmotronic Wave if we draw a rat. He kept the card on top too. So I'm honestly very surprised that he didn't block with the Whisper Agent. Jeff does build some pretty wonky decks though, so ugh, that's not good. We're probably like pretty close to 0% on winning this game, but since it's not exactly 0%, I'm gonna play it out a little bit longer. He would have to make some pretty big mistakes or probably brick a whole bunch. Okay, so we're not going to be attacking him, which means that we're just going to fall even further behind on his ill-gotten... Oh, no, we do not want to attack. So let's see. If we draw a rat and attack him, I think we would have to draw like Warlord's Fury into... Okay, that's enough. I am going to concede to that. Ooh, just playing for the rub-ins, Jeff. Ouch. Okay, you very handedly won that game. Congratulations. Okay, I am going to try out a couple of different... No, I'm going to try out a couple of different... So this Gruul Tokens deck, I'll have the deck list, or the deck list for this in the description of the video as well. But this is a deck that I found on the Standard Pauper subreddit. I don't usually spend very much time on Reddit, but one of you guys, actually, one of the viewers, suggested that I post the videos there and post the channel there. So spent a little time on the subreddit and found this cool-looking Gruul aggro list that somebody posted, and thought I'd try it out. This hand is pretty iffy. I'll keep it. Like, if we draw a single land, then we get to start playing our 3-drops. Like, Gruul is in a weird place. Building the Gruul decks has been hard, which is why I haven't built one yet. Because, like, you kind of want to be a mid-range deck, but mid-range decks are in a really weird... that was, like, the worst land to draw. Mid-range decks are in a pretty weird place right now because they, like, can't beat the Petitioner decks, so you have to, like, kind of build your Gruul deck as, like, an aggro deck. But then in which case, like, being a mono-green aggro deck might just be better. Okay, Sapling Migration is not nothing. Really wish that we drew an untapped land there, but I'm not going to block here just because if we block, then we can't crack him back. So right now our board is bigger than his. Okay. Let's see. I think we just Kraken. He for sure blocks and makes it 2/2, and then we kind of like counterplay it with our Yavimaya Shepherd. Yeah. Yavimaya Shepherd pretty much says trade evenly with a Doom Dissenter. Yeah. Would love to draw one more land. I think even if we draw 2 more lands, up to 6 lands. Okay, so we have to discard a card here. I think it might be Skewer the Critics. Like, we have Savage Smash. Actually, he's playing black. Savage Smash is like the most high variance spell. So, because like if we play Savage Smash into open mana, then he can just blow us out with a removal spell. So, like, the rest of our hand is pretty good. I don't think we need Savage Smash to win this game, so I'd rather just not open myself up to getting 2 for 1 and out-tempoed. I think if I just play my creatures against his creatures, like, we're both kind of mono-screwed, but we have a 3 and a 4 and a 2, I guess. The other option there, like, it would have been reasonable to discard Goblin Instigator. Okay. This attack makes me think that he has, whatchamacallit, abnormal endurance. So I think I just take this. Let's see, we're 1 away from playing Siege Worm. Okay, I will attack with the Shepherd. Okay, he's just taking it. It might have been better to play Skewer there. Like, Skewer the Plague White and play the Goblin Instigator. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can block with one thing, have it die, and then still play Siege Worm next turn. Siege Worm dies to Severed Strands, and it dies to Vicious Offering, which I'm sure he's playing at least one of those. Maybe we wanted to keep the Savage Smash, because if he was just going to leave mana up all game, then I think we just win by curving out. I'm going to go ahead and block the Plague White with the 2/2, just because if he does want to use his abnormal endurance, I'd rather it be on the Plague White than on the Doom Dissenter. And I can't just keep taking damage here. So if he wants to abnormal endurance, that's fine. He's down to 3 cards in his hand, and our boards are pretty even. Oh man, so now he's back up on cards. And a Vicious Rumors. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this. So we can play... What is this? 1, 2, 3. If we draw a Burn Bright, we just kind of go nuts. He did mill one of our Burn Brights. Gonna keep that in my hand in case he draws Burglar Rat or another Vicious Rumors. He's GGing me. I don't have a Burn Bright yet, so I don't think this is a good... The game is over. Camera must not be very good. It keeps going all fuzzy. I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. Sorry if that's bothering you. I am trying to troubleshoot some of these newer things in the stream, so learning as we go. I appreciate you guys being along for the ride. Okay. Let's see. I think I just want to skewer the Blade Juggler and then send everybody in. Does he have the Vicious Offering? If he does not have the Vicious Offering here, I think we are in very good shape. Yeah, so we're just going to send everybody in. Man, if he plays a Mephetic Vapors on me, I'm going to be so salty. Blocking the Siege Worm. Oh, he must have a Blade Brand if he's blocking the Siege Worm. Or maybe double Abnormal Endurance? That'd be pretty sweet. Okay, yeah, there's the Blade Brand. Nice. So I was playing around Abnormal Endurance, but he ended up having Blade Brand. Man, I wish there was like a threaten emote, like in Hearthstone. I get that they have the emotes just to like keep people being nice to each other, but I feel like having a little bit of sass in the emotes wouldn't hurt. Let's see, if he plays nothing and we attack with everybody, he can block 2 1/1s and then he'll take 5 and go to 3. And yeah, if we brick next turn, then I think we're just gonna send with the Shepherd, because like we don't want to throw away our dudes, because that means that Burn Bright becomes a worse top deck. We might not want to attack with anybody here. Let's see what we draw. Oh, well, how about that? How about that? What do you got? Is it good enough? Is it good enough to beat this? Is it good enough? If he has a removal spell, then he doesn't die. And he'll have a 1/1 Sapperling. Alright, that is game. Good game. We got the top deck Burn Bright in the exact turn we needed it. Justice. You know, sometimes you get Mephetic Vapored on turn 3 or turn 4 with Rat Colony, and sometimes you get the run goods. All right, let's try this deck one more time. I'm liking the feel of this. So the list that was posted in the subreddit, I think the guy who posted it, his username on that is your post title is trash, something like that. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me right now. But he was playing 4 of the Viashino, the 3 mana 3/3 that can't be blocked by tokens. I don't feel like that card is the greatest. Oh. I don't feel like that card is the greatest, but So I'm playing. Sorry, Jeff was asking me a question. I'm playing the 2 Siege Worms, 1 Cosmotronic Wave, and this hand is not very good. I think I'm gonna keep it though. I'm playing the 2 Siege Worms, 1 Cosmotronic Wave, and then 1 more Yavimaya Shepherd than he was, but otherwise the list was just straight from what what he was playing. And I must say, I like the kind of token theme, backed up by just the 4-mana Frenzied Arinx with the pump spells. So in theory, I like this deck a lot. Alright, is he back on Wizards, or is this mono red? This looks like it's probably Wizards. If he just zaps all our dudes, we might be in some trouble. Okay, Llanowar Elf gets us... We're going to have 4 mana next turn. We're still going to be 2 mana away from kicking the Sapling Migration, so I think we just want to cast it here. Like, if we play Llanowar Elf and then it dies, then we're just in such a bad spot. So we might as well just use all our mana this turn. Yeah, he doesn't really have a good attack here. If he has like a run amok, then he can attack, but that's still not a great attack. Okay, we definitely have too many Burn Brights. And I'm just gonna say go. I don't want to try and fire off a combat trick into a bunch of open mana. Yeah, if we attacked and run amok there, then we would have just... I mean, I could still do it now. We definitely have drawn way too many Burn Brights this game. We might only want to play 3 Burn Brights just because drawing multiples is so bad. But, yeah, he's playing the Wizard deck again. That would have been a good draw if our Llanowar Elves lived, but... it did not, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to use this Burn Bright on defense. Of note, a very good opportunity to showcase that Burn Bright is infinitely better than Trumpet Blast, unless you are playing Two-Headed Giant. I built that red-black sacrifice deck I made a video about a few months ago. I built that deck, and the kids in my esports club have been using, borrowing my decks to play Two-Headed Giant. And that red-black deck, when it draws Trumpet Blast and Two-Headed Giant, it goes crazy. Because Trumpet Blast says all attacking creatures get +2/+0, so that's yours and your opponent's. Alright, so we are just going to do this, and we will Burn Bright. The defensive Burn Bright. Exactly what we wanted to be doing. Okay. I think if we make this a 4/4, he is going to have a hard time answering it with just one spell. He's notably mana screwed. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the same Wizard deck he played that first match against us, or that first game. So... he might just have a hand full of blue cards. And then our 4/4 is going to take it all the way. Take it all the way. Alright, that was a really good draw. There it is. He drew his island. All right. Ooh, and he gets to tap down our dude. Let's see. Do I put him on Sheevan Fire or not? Oh, well, he's casting it now, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. I wonder if he will play into my run amok. Yep. Pew! Pew, pew, pew! Okay. I am not going to use a Burn Bright here. Maybe I want to. If he has a Sheevan Fire, I would be in some trouble. But since I have 2 in my hand, I think I might as well just use one here. I'm going to deal 6 to him. He's going to go to 8. Him blocking the not hexproof guy means that he might have a Sheevan Fire. Ooh, nice. Hypothesis all. Does he have the card to discard? Oh, he discarded an Electromancer. Okay. Do I want to put him to 2 here? I think I do. Like, that means that I can draw a Skewer the Critics. That means that I can draw Frenzied Arynx. That also means that he is just dead to my creatures on board. Yeah, I think casting it there while he was tapped out is correct. But, like, I don't think I'm in a very good spot right now either. Okay. I think that's game, unless he has 2 more removal spells in his hand. That'd be pretty impressive if he had that much spot removal. Was able to pick off all my Saprolings. I guess Water Trap Weaver could potentially keep him alive. Like Water Trap Weaver plus removal spell. So they just announced today that they're gonna be having a bunch of skins and stuff coming out. Like, you can upgrade your avatar, you can upgrade your card sleeves, you can instead of having foils in the game, they're gonna have like animated cards. Okay, I'm gonna switch up my deck here, and I really hope that part of that change they are going to. Okay, I have not gotten to play this deck in a long time, and I really like this deck. So let's dust off the good old green-black mid-range. Take it for a spin. But as I was saying, I really hope that eventually, I don't think it's going to be in this next patch, but what they did with this patch makes me think that this might come out in the future. The way that they have the Planeswalkers when you play them kind of like say stuff. Okay, this hand is a little bit better because we have the Locket. So we'll keep this. Definitely bottoming that. The way that they have the Planeswalkers saying stuff when they come into play, I hope that the emotes can turn into like actual talking. Right, like how in Hearthstone, each character has a different hello. Right, the mage hello is different from the warrior hello. I hope that they get something like that going in this game. Alright, well, we are mana screwed. But if we just draw... Well, if he's playing that wizard deck again, I think there's very slim chances that this Llanowar Elf survives. Okay, if we get to play this Locket next turn, then we might be okay. Oh god. Yeah. Land? Gosh. Water Trap Weaver, why do you wreck me so hard? Okay, we're not dead. Oh my god. Land, give me a land, any land. This is frustrating. This is so frustrating. In all fairness, this deck should probably have one more land in it. I think it's playing 22, 21. But, I mean, like, I am playing 4 Llanowar Elves, 4 Lockets, 4, or not 4, I think I'm playing 2 Elvish Rejuvenators. So, this puts us to 8. If we draw a Swamp, or any land, and can go land, Locket, Moment of Craving, one of his 2/2s, we're probably still in this. Does he have another creature? Okay. Land. Oh my god, the worst possible land to draw. Okay. Well, we're not dead yet, but he probably has a burn spell in his hand since he pointed that Skewer the Critics at us. Okay, yep. Good game. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna try run this one back one more time. I haven't updated this deck with Ravnica Allegiance cards in it. I don't think this deck wants Ill-Gotten Inheritance, though, and I don't think any of the other cards from Ravnica, maybe Blade Juggler, but like we're already playing the Rock's Oracle. Because I think Rock's Oracle is worth... Yeah, this is a much better hand. I think Rock's Oracle is worth playing over Blade Juggler. You get the extra power, you don't have to lose the life. Like, we're not going to really be triggering Spectacle a whole ton with this deck. Blue-green? What is this madness? Is he playing Merfolk? Jeff loves his Merfolk, so it would not surprise me if he is getting Merfolk into the equation here. Okay, it might be Merfolk. So I can play a Locket and Moment of Craving, and then my Guildgate. It's my turn to kill the elves. I tried building like a blue-green Simic deck as well, or I tried crafting up a blue-green Simic deck like in my mind, and it just feels not great. Would I rather get on the board and make him discard a card, or would I rather kill his dude? I think I'd rather get on the board. Yeah, now we can pop the Locket next turn. sure hope we don't get Mephitic Vapors. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, let's just pop the Locket and see what we draw. A bunch of lands. Okay. So we'll probably fire off this Vicious Offering next turn, or at the end of his turn. Hopefully he doesn't have a One with the Wind to suit up the Merfolk, or the Hexproof Merfolk. That would put us on a clock that our 1/1s will probably not be able to race. I feel like there's camera settings that I should be able to mess with that keep it from going super fuzzy. Yeah, well, it seems to be doing alright now. I don't know what's causing the fuzziness. Sometimes it just happens and sometimes it doesn't. River Herald's Boon. Splitting it. Okay, well, let's go for the -2. Okay. I think surveilling for 2 is more important than drawing a card right now. And if he's playing my Merfolk list, which it looks like he is, then... Ooh, that's a good draw. Then I don't think there's going to be much better targets for that Deadly Visit. If he equips and attacks, I'm just going to throw all 3 of my little poopers in front of him. Just getting that Hexproof guy off the table is going to be a very high priority. I could see him not attacking, though, because this guy is effectively holding off my 5 power here. Yeah, he just wants to play defense. Alright, let's see how big Queen's Agent is. Well, not very. Yeah, this green-black deck, the games go really long. The boys in my esports club, when, like, I've got a bunch of mid-range decks in the decks that I let them borrow, and whenever they play this green-black deck against another mid-range deck, they'll, like, be playing the same game for, like, an hour and a half. Because, you know, they're still learning, you know, they're like, smack-talking each other, talking to other people in the room, so there's just a lot going on. And then when they're playing these mid-range mirrors, everything just... Ooh, nice. So I'd be pretty happy to trade this with the Hexproof guy here. Just want to make his One with the Wind draws not as backbreaking for us. Yeah, we have club twice a week for about 2 hours each day, and there have been multiple days where they spend like the entire length of club just playing one game of mid-range mirrors. They'll draw like all but 10 cards in their deck. Let's leave a black mono open. Those are the games of Magic that we live for. This feels good. Just having all the dudes in play. He is stuck on 3 lands, notably. Oh, sending with everybody, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and... just put all my dudes on his 3/3. This way, even if he has River Herald's Boon, his guy is gonna die. Oh my gosh. I forgot I put Titanic Growth in that deck. Oh my goodness. Very nice. Okay. I think I have enough to do all of this, so let's lead with this. 1, 2. And then this, and then we're gonna attack with everyone. So we do gain back a bunch of life here. Yeah. He's putting up a good fight for having only 3 lands, but we're just out mid-range. Like, this is exactly what the mid-range deck wants to do. It wants to not die in the early game and then just, like, chain together a bunch of expensive spells, right? Oracle is really good at that. Queen's Agent sifts through our deck to help us get to action. We have some Soul Salvages in the deck, too, if our Rocks Oracles die, or if we just want to get back our Dusk Legion Zealots. Golgari Locket is more card draw that we can draw into. So this deck doesn't have, like, inevitability like some of the control decks do, with being able to loop stuff or just, like, having infinite counter spells, but this deck is pretty good at pressuring. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna send with our big dudes. And he's gonna have to make some trades here. And then Baloth Gorger is gonna come down. He's hungry. Oh, he didn't want to trade the last Shaper's Apprentice. Daddy's home. Raw. What is the flavor text on this? A Baloth only cares about the many things it eats and the few things that eat it. There we go. The Gorger. Nom nom nom. So he did nothing with his mana last turn. Yeah. Alright. Good old green-black. Alright, I think we got time for one more, so I want to bust out another one of the decks that I've made videos on before but haven't picked up in a while. There it is. Alright. This is kind of a gimmicky deck. Okay. I really wish this was just a swamp, but I'll take this. So this deck is just Talons of Wirewood, Adventurous Impulse, and then straight creatures and a bunch of Undergrowth cards. So, is it competitive? I don't know. But you get to make really big giant creatures with it. So, okay, since I drew that second Llanowar Elves, I'm going to lead with Llanowar Elves here since I can still use all my mana next turn. I could even Adventurous Impulse into a swamp. Boo. I don't remember. Did I update this deck? I was thinking about adding Blade Juggler to this deck, and I don't remember if I did or not. So we might have Blade Jugglers in this deck. Okay, let's see. Let's Impulse, see if we can find a land. No lands. guess we take the burglar rat. Let's see if we can find a land. Is he gonna quench this? This feels like it might be a quench. No quench. I don't really want to draw the Talons until after I have a big giant Rhizome Lurcher in play. But it is what it is, I suppose. Okay. He just kept both of them. Who needs to surveil when you just draw great cards? I feel like he's going to get us with the Mephitic Vapors again. So maybe I want to Talons up something? I don't know, that seems bad. It's not the end of the world if he Vapors us, right? I feel like I'm just asking for it. Oh, there we go. That's our insurance against Mephitic Vapors. Hopefully we draw a land if he does Mephitic Vapors. Yes, no Mephitic Vapors. Okay. So we don't want to play this because it would only be a 3/3 right now. But we can play Sky Scanner. I love that Thopter sound effect. Moment of Craving, rude. Let's just play the Guild Gate. I don't want to attack into Whisper Agent. Or maybe I do. I'll just hold back the Llanowar Elf. Because I just really want to get these dudes in my yard. They're not really doing much in play. Yeah, I'll bite. I feel like this is broadcasting a Whisper Agent super loud. Oh, no Whisper Agent. Okay, well, I'm glad I attacked. Not attacking there and him not having it would have just felt terrible. Okay, so let's see here. Well, I can... Putting Talons on my 1/1s seems bad. So let's... I'm going to make the same attack again, see if he drew Whisper Agent. Okay, no Whisper Agent. Let's do this. Do you have a counter spell? There it is. And I'm going to play around Quench. Do you have another counter spell? Watch, he's going to discard his Quench here. If he said oops. Oh, gotta remember I'm on camera. Can't go showing off my farmer's tan to everybody. Maybe I could be more aggressive with this Talons of Wirewood. Wildwood. Does he have another Essence Scanner? I'm surprised he discarded Moment of Craving. He probably has another Moment of Craving if he discarded that one. Oh, Exile, rude. That doesn't make my Undergrowth dudes bigger. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Maybe it was wrong to target that guy. Wow. What was in his hand? I'm very curious to find out. Okay, well, that is all the time I have to record today. So, if you're stuck around this long, thanks for sticking around. I hope that was as fun for you as it was for me. I will be posting both this video and then Jeff said he was going to record from his side too. So, assuming everything works out technically, we should have both sides posted very shortly. Once again, if you made it this far, you've probably heard this a million times, but check us out, MTG808 Jr. on Patreon, and of course, best way to support the channel, or the best way to support the project is Patreon, best way to support the channel, and getting more Standard Pauper content is to hit that subscribe button. So, and it's also the best way to stay up to date on Standard Pauper. So thanks for sticking around, thanks for stopping by, let us know what you think. We're trying out new stuff. Do you like the best of ones? Do you like the direct challenges? Do you like having a bunch of different decks in the same video? Do you like the camera? All of that. So let us know in the comments. Would love to hear from you guys. And of course, thanks for stopping by. I will catch you next time. Peace.